they say, good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboard's to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say, good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. Sorry, no, you're not on holiday. I mean, yeah, you don't get enough holidays for all you go through. But we're 65 as a collective.
Yeah.
If we ever arise to the formation of a collective identity, that would be a hallelujah moment. But now we can at least just act like we know who we are as a collective and attempt that what should bind us, maybe what is actually binding us, would be the good, the just, the moral, the upright, the ethical, the collective will for collective success. We're Nigeria Info. It's 36 minutes past 12. No Lords of Logic today.
Ooh. The crowd cheers.
No, it's only the people in the crowd that's like Kemi that's cheering. Every other lord is disappointed that there is no Lords of Logic
Those
today.
guys sleep. They sleep half of the time. It's like from 2 to 3 they are asleep. So, what's the guy?
Okay, we're just taking a break. We need to catch our breath. Maybe let the brain relax a little bit.
Definitely the brain.
Can you
relaxing.
imagine?
I'm on that.
She's not speaking for us, just saying. Okay. So, yeah, but we'll for sure have Confessions Thursday. And then after Confessions Thursday, we have Independence Report. Done, passionate and diligent work done by Nigeria Info FM team. You can tell the voices. So I don't think I can honestly flag off a surprise with that. But at least you know this is coming from Nigeria Info. I don't think there's much we can remind you of when it comes to your country. But in the spirit of celebrating our collective unity, or what at least appears to be our collective unity, we're hoping that the more of this that we get to show and tell, the stories we get to share and tell, the way we tell these stories, the way that we remind ourselves of what it is in hopes of what should be, that somewhere in all of this is a binding force that holds us together and will hold us together. And more than just a holding together, creates us or makes us fit for function, fit for form, fit for our future, whatever it is that we desire as a people. So on the other side of the 2 o'clock hour, we'll be playing you 2 interesting, brilliantly rendered documentaries from the Nigeria Info FM team. So I would ask that you don't miss it. And I would also like to hear, particularly if you have any addition, any questions, any commentary on the reports that we'll be sharing with you. I'd like to hear it, certainly read it. And in the spirit of a beautiful nation, in the spirit of one Nigeria, make it beautifully Nigerian, whatever it is. Don't worry, we'll argue next week about the politics and the back and forth, or maybe just today. We can, if there is anything to celebrate, we can talk about what's worth celebrating. Maybe the good that's still left in us, and hopefully it's enough force to project us into what we want for ourselves. Okay. We begin Confessions Thursday. We have some confessions from last week.
Yeah.
I'm welcoming our first timers. I'm welcoming those who haven't found the courage to call into Confessions Thursday to share a confession, but you have a confession. We're 65. So here's my guess. You're getting older. You can't afford to allow your inhibitions inhibit you. Yeah. Maybe what I mean is that in this whole game of moving forward, you have to shed the past. And maybe one way to shed the past is to confront it. I know that there are many, I think I'm touching her. I know that there are many ways by which we can shed the past. One would be to make sure, if it's something that doesn't repeat, that you guarantee to yourself that it will not repeat. Most certainly not through you. But most certainly, more than that, I would say would be that if you don't confront the past, it will repeat itself again. In fact, it will take you for granted when it repeats itself. You may even think the past was a mistake. But if you don't fix it, if you don't confront it, it will mock you. It will repeat itself. It will repeat itself not maybe on you this time again, but on your children. On it will happen again. It's like something needs to be stopped, and someone needs to be willing to put a stop to it. And if you don't do that, it'll happen. And even worse, it would hold you slave. It holds you bound. It holds you subjugated to that which you're afraid to confront. It would weaken. It would further weaken you. So if you thought it was bad the last time you didn't confront it, it gets worse. So find the courage. You're getting older. And maybe one proof of age is strength, the strength of human will. Try. Thank you. And best believe, nobody's going to judge you. That's something we have done a good job of on Confessions.
I try my best.
Yeah, that's something we've done a very, very good job of on Confessions Thursday. Even though I say so myself, because I think some of you are like, oh, I don't like the opinions. No, so the opinions are more to the story and not to
the person.
Yeah, to the person. So don't sweat that one. And we don't know you.
Exactly.
We could still date you tomorrow. That's not the problem.
Well, no.
All right, good. Confessions Thursday.
No.
Kemi, it's not for you to say.
No dates.
You already have a lover. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I wasn't speaking to you. Telephone
You
line.
would've- Them? Really? Okay.
Don't mind
Telephone
Kemi.
numbers.
Life gives you a second chance. As long as you have fixed your past, you are deserving of a second chance. So
Yeah. Okay.
let me even tell you, sometimes the second comeback is the best comeback. The Samson story is a very beautiful illustration of that.
Yeah.
Like the second-
Okay.
the
Yeah. The
second
second comeback.
comeback-
Yeah. So is
The second comeback is
grand.
You can burn the whole forest with one stone. David killed one Goliath. It's unimaginable what's possible. Yeah. Okay, good. Telephone numbers.
Okay, so middle line is 0201 2770993, 0201 2770993. Female phone numbers is 0201 465 7190, 0201 465 7190. And the WhatsApp number is 009 597 5805, 009 597 5805.
All right.
Diaspora callers, you're welcome to call.
Don't worry,
Try our
you're veiled
best.
off. Just when you're calling, you don't say your
Maybe
name.
network will not affect.
We're just here for the story.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Sunny Side. We're Nigeria Info. Confessions Thursday. Begin. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info. All right, I have lost you. All right, I'm sorry. Kemi,
Okay.
go.
This person says, "Hello, Joyce. Kemi, my FWB, which is friends with benefit, friend.
How did you know that?
What? Wait, what?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna. We do not judge here.
No,
by
I
the
didn't
way,
know that. I'm older than you, and I don't know that. How do you know that?
you know that we're in a digital age now, where like everything is, So, and I'm sure Lagos knows too. Yeah.
Right.
The FYB, sorry, that's final year burden. FWB, friend informed him that if we can't get into a relationship, then we should end it. I don't want to get into a relationship because I'm married. And he says, I feel sad breaking up with her because I've just started enjoying the dollars I get from her. Not judging,
What?
not judging, not judging.
Can we read the message?
Please advise a brother to do what? I added it to do what? It
Wait.
just says, please advise your brother.
No, I don't think I should be surprised. Do I think I comprehend the story? He's married. He's dating a.
He has somebody that he's dating.
No,
but
that's not a dating.
it's not
That's
date-
a.
So the agreement is friends with benefits. Everybody knows that friends with benefits, you do not expect anything. No relationship.
Okay, good.
Only
So
the
fine.
benefits.
Now,
Yeah.
so it's not
So
just.
he was benefiting dollars.
not
she
just
was-
sex now, but also money.
Money, yeah. It's an exchange.
And then
he's bringing sex, she's bringing money.
No. She's also bringing sex. Don't undercut it.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
according to him, that's what he feels.
No. It's not like she's.
He's
I mean, she's
enjoying the
bringing.
dollars, not the sex. He was not enjoying the
So what am I supposed to do? Tell him to go back. Look, at this
He
point,
says he wants to break up with her because she now has caught
she made a
feelings.
demand. No, it may not be. No. It may not
She said
even
she
be
wants
feelings.
she wants a relationship.
Yeah, it may not be feelings. It may just be okay.
How
I'm
can you
done
do
messing around.
FWB and then you want to swap into no now?
Kemi,
Come
no.
off it.
I think after a while,
It
people
ends sadly.
want something more. I think you wake up one day and you're just tired of wasting your life or doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, and that's the first rule of FWB. No feelings at all.
There are no rules to these things. Come on.
Oh well, I mean, if you're gonna play the game, you must well know the rules.
Okay, so then he gets money from her. He doesn't. He's married.
Yeah,
Well, it can't work. So he has to move on.
yeah. Just do what you have to do, my guy.
That's really it. It
That's
cannot
really
work.
not
Now she wants something more. You sound greedy. What do you mean you miss the money?
He said he misses the.
I mean,
the
I get
dollars.
it. It can't work. No, that's the only sensible thing.
Can maybe
It
look for
cannot
another one in
work.
pounds if you're lucky. Let's go on.
Can we don't encourage bad behavior?
What now? I encourage them. These people have it in their blood.
Guys, not gonna work. Wait, what's? Okay, you know what? Fine.
think about it
I
too
was
much.
I was going to ask. So, what's wrong with the relationship? Is this an open relationship? Is your wife also cheating? Just a little curious. Okay, but it's fine. It's not gonna work. So you have to move on. Move on without stringing her along. Okay, good. Next confession.
Okay. This person says, "Good afternoon, Joyce. One of my colleagues in the office saw my wife for the first time in the office and greeted her with some sort of familiarity. And when she left, and then she left for her own office. He asked me if she was my wife, and I said yes. And then he told me he got to know her when her uncle brought her home and passed a night with her. And this was when my wife was searching for the job that she's currently working on. I have been feeling somewhat bad since morning. How should I approach this now in order to get to the bottom of this? No wonder our boss is always kind and generous to my wife."
So who's this uncle? Who's the uncle?
So what he is saying is that he colleagues, for example,
I got that part,
Oh,
but-
is that your wife? Yes.
Yeah, I met her.
And then he says, "Oh, I met her one time when my uncle brought her home."
Who's my uncle?
I think the uncle is the boss.
Oh,
So it's another lady telling a guy, "Was that your wife?" "Oh, okay. I've seen her before. My uncle brought her home one night. You know, they passed the night."
was this while they were married or before they were married?
Nah, he didn't quite
So
say that.
If
but
it was while they
oh,
were,
yes. Oh, Jesus. He says this was when my wife was searching for the job.
Yeah,
that
but
she's currently now working on.
yeah, before they married or after.
It seems it's implying after.
So
If you-
so let's not assume if this happened before they got married, there's no case.
There's no
She had an
case,
affair.
yeah.
Everybody, you had an affair. That's
We're
not
all
a
in the
problem.
streets.
No, we're not all in the
Okay,
streets.
maybe we all started somewhere. Redemption is available.
Leave it alone.
What
Yeah. Yeah.
if it's after, uncle?
No, if it's before, there is no case.
Yes, I forget it.
If it's after, leave it alone. Because there is no issue. Someone is introducing a potential issue.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
someone
can-
out from outside.
Yeah, if you can afford to dismiss it,
Yeah, he's wondering how to approach it. Like he just wants to
No,
get
no.
to the bottom.
no.
But there's nothing at
No,
the
no, no,
bottom.
no. Personally, or at least from my judgment, it's not necessary to dig for a problem. You haven't found a problem. You don't have a problem with her.
Originally, yes.
So let
yeah.
it be. Just if someone
It's
said
just
something.
like the boss is overly nice to you. Like why?
Just leave it. Now, if in the future you get a feeling that she's cheating on you because there's somebody in the picture whom she's talking to late at night, texting, she doesn't like your company anymore, then we have a problem. But this one where someone just came by and is like, and
I've seen
people
that
say
before.
stuff, so this one, someone just came by and told you a tale about where your wife's been. We all been places. I can't tell you all the countries I've been to.
What? Are we talking about
Yeah.
countries now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, so let me tell you, we don't know what she's trying to imply. My
Yeah.
uncle brought her home. People go to their boss's house.
Past
No,
the
no, no,
night.
no, no.
Yeah, she said past the
People
night
go
with
to
her.
their boss's house, and it depends on the relationship. Look, let's look at the story without imposing over the story
implying
that something happened.
more to the sentences.
You understand?
Okay,
So people go to
okay.
their boss's house. Some bosses are cool like that. They
Yeah.
want you to come to their house.
And they have a lot of rooms, so you can't
Yeah,
pass
they
the
say stay
night.
over. They say let's cook something, eat. Some bosses are really cool.
Some buses are cool, Sha.
If you didn't tell someone that was your boss, they would have thought that was your uncle or that was your bro, like that was your family friend. Some humans are really that. I feel that there's no need to imply that the worst happened. And plus, if, say, for example, that happened before the marriage, there's no story.
Yeah.
After the marriage, if you have suspicion of, then it's like, so this is another to your basket, to your case. So this is another thing you can add to cat because you have suspicion. So you think, okay, I'm hearing things, but let me wait and figure this out. But if you don't have any issues with her, and someone just came to give you gist, no,
People always give you gist.
don't bother. I would suggest you don't bother. Just get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what the gist really wants?
Maybe she wants you. Confessions Thursday.
Hello?
It's Confessions Thursday. Do you have a confession?
No, I just wanted to make a comment on the last
Go ahead, please.
question. Okay, fine. I think the problem here is the colleague. Okay, I don't know how familiar you become with somebody who came to pass a night just one day, that you want to come and destroy what this guy have working for him in his marriage. Yeah, so she should go sort herself out and leave this guy the hell alone.
Thank you very much for
Thank
calling.
you.
I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Should I move on?
Well, yeah, this one is
No, not that one. No, this one here.
Okay,
Oh,
go.
is that a comment?
yeah,
should we just
which
take
I
comment?
which I
Okay, this person says, spent a night, no name. He says, spent a night with him, and you said she should leave it alone. Joyce, people who said you cater to females aren't wrong. There's a potential problem, and you ask him not to get clarity. There's a
Oh.
reason why men do DNA tests.
I don't care what you
Nah,
think
he
about
should
me.
dig.
No. I don't care what you. I don't care if you think I'm feminist. I don't care. If you think I'm not, I don't care. I gave an honest assessment and an open judgment. You can decide if that were your case. You would dig. I'm not stating this as law. I'm stating this as given what appears to be judgment and my understanding of what is the best way to handle this. I say what I say. I don't speak to satisfy your curiosity or to meet your moral standards. That's not why we are here. If you found yourself in this kind of situation, go digging. I'm not stopping you. And I don't have to fit into your bandwagon. I don't fit anywhere. So if they tell you something about your wife, go dig. It's not a problem, okay?
So this other person says, can you see how easily you defended the lady who was brought home by the boss to pass the night? How will you pass the night in the home of your boss? You can. Is that reasonable? Yes. Slowly, you are truly revealing the feminism in you. Is that a bad thing?
So first of all, no. I don't care what you think about me. Between here and the gates of heaven, I really don't care. I say what I need to say, and I stand by it. You go do what you can do about it. We're not here so that your moral judgment or evaluations of me are met. That's not why we are here. I say he can decide to not take my opinion. I'm not telling him what to do as much as I am saying, well, there's no problem here such, because personally, he doesn't have a problem with her. So wait until she gives you a reason to truly be suspicious. Until then, it's one of the many things people have said. We're off on a break.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Bet Niger, Sosa Drink, Hero Hunter, Pocari Sweat, Bet Power, Pepsi, Supreme Noodles, Avon HMO, Lafarge, Access Bank, Sweet Nutrition Limited, PZ Cousin, Secno, Xiaomi, and many more. We assure you that our outstanding and timely service delivery will always be our priority as we offer more to serve you better.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun fact, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Hey Lagos, are you looking for the right path to study, live, and work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents? Or are you looking for funds to finance your overseas plans? If your answer is yes, then don't miss out on this exclusive opportunity. Reserve your seat for the premium Jackpot seminar with Uzo Ododoba of Wazobia FM. Don't miss out on the opportunity to gain valuable insights, access to travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, have one-on-one discussion with seasoned travel experts, and take that next step towards achieving your traveling goals. Date is Saturday, 27th of September 2025. Time is 12 noon prompt. Please be punctual. Venue is ITF Building, 5th floor, Funshaw Williams Avenue, Iporin Costain, Lagos. Access fee is 20,000 naira and it admits just one person. For seat reservations and further inquiries, please contact the numbers 0802 383 1303, 0802 383 1303, or 0802 377 0699, 0802 377 0699. Hurry, secure your spot because seats are filling up fast. This event is powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Note, we do not give this out.
You're listening to Confession. With Joyce on the sunny side.
If news is your quest, or gist your request, well, somewhere over your rainbows.
Over your rainbow!
Is the sunny side.
They better know it!
With Joyce.
Let's talk. From more news to more talk. And more voices.
I thought to myself, where is the renewed hope?
This president is one of the best that have happened to Nigeria.
APC opposition list expectations for next INEC chair.
Let's reform for the good of Nigeria.
INEC shortlists 14 associations for political party registration.
This is the first time you see that legislature is defending the executive.
Negotiating with terrorists, and they're telling us what they want.
I don't know how else to describe it. Nigeria is not normal.
I want Nigerians to be prepared. The 2027 election is going to be an election that has been different from any other election we've experienced in Nigeria.
The conversation starts here. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is the news update. I am Feta Utuegba. The Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria says it did not sign the communique that ended its strike against Dangote Refinery. Pengassan President Festus Osifo said the document was only from the Labour Minister, insisting key concerns remained unresolved. The union suspended its nationwide strike on Wednesday after government intervention, but insisted its concerns were not fully addressed. Moving on, the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association, Lagos State Chapter, Dr. Babajide Saheed, says Nigeria's health system is failing and the Japa syndrome among doctors is fixable if government acts. Speaking on Nigeria Info's Morning Crossfire, he urged more primary health centers, better pay, legal reforms, and a national health summit. Dr. Saeed also advised President Tinubu to overhaul the health ministry and focus on infrastructure to stop the mass exodus of medical practitioners. The National Emergency Management Agency says 24 people have been rescued and 42 remain missing after a boat carrying about 80 passengers capsized on the River Niger in Kogi. 14 bodies have been recovered. And now, rescuers in Indonesia say there are no signs of life under the rubble of a collapsed Islamic school in Sidoarjo, where 59 people remain missing. The two-story building, illegally expanded with extra floors, collapsed on Monday. At least 5 students were confirmed dead and over 100 injured, while 14 were pulled out alive, though 2 later died in the hospital. Authorities have begun using heavy equipment to clear debris as anxious families wait for news. That was news update on this hour. 99.3 Nigeria Info is now back to the sunny side with Joyce Onyemuwa. I am Feta Utuegba. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
Attention secondary schools in Lagos. It's back. bigger and bolder than ever. It's season 9 of the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament. This November, the battle for the ultimate bragging rights begins. Do you have what it takes to face the brightest young minds in Lagos? Can your school rise, debate, and claim the crown? If so, listen up. This is your chance. Registration is currently ongoing and it will close on September 30th. Don't miss it. And remember, registration is school-based. So gather your team and secure your spot. So don't forget, registration closes September 30th for the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament happening this November. So if you think you have the brains and the power of persuasion, make your school proud and join. Here's how to register. Step 1, visit nigeriainfo.fm. Step 2, click on the I Beg to Differ banner. Step 3, fill in the form and boom, you're in. Let's repeat the steps one more time. Step 1, go to nigeriainfo.fm. Step 2, click on the I Beg to Differ banner. Step 3, fill in the form and boom, you're in. You got it? Good. This is not just a debate. It's the Tournament of Champions. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions. See you there.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the Sunny Side.
All right, we're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info, the Sunny Side. It's 5 minutes past 1 p.m. It's Confessions Thursday. When you call in, you don't say your name. All right.
Okay. This person says, good afternoon, Joyce and Kemi. I drink alcohol a lot. I want to stop, but it's hard. I'm a DJ and I'm always around this substance. I don't smoke though. It's just the alcohol. How do I stop?
Ooh. Okay. I would like for you to read about why alcohol is bad for you. I feel you need something. Isn't this a solid example? Emotions and logic. Let's be logical. Let's not be emotional. Can you see that? Oh, by the way, let's be logical. Let's not be emotional. Featured on the Sunny Side on Tuesday. We'll get to that. Oh, no, there's no Lords of Logic today. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think your logic, I think your reason needs a spirit behind it, a purpose behind it, will behind it, force behind it. It needs something that is tilted towards an ideal or a philosophy. I want you to read all the reasons why alcohol is bad. So, and the reason I think you need to make a choice, first of all, thank you for writing me, because, you know, many times it's the things you are slightly ashamed of that you find kind of hard to speak on. And just the fact that you have enough courage to admit, okay, I'm struggling with this, I think is such a show of strength that should be appreciated. I think I really do appreciate that. I think that I note it. I think I see it. But I think I want you to know that if you already know that something is bad, then you need to know why it's bad. I like the fact that you want to stop. So I think maybe by now, this war, we're in it 30% already. And that's good. So you have 70% more to confront. You know it's not good. You want to stop. How do you stop? Why is alcohol bad? How does it make you feel? Why do you want to stop? I think that if you educate yourself on the reasons why it's good for you to quit alcohol, it should add a little bit more force to the reason why you want to stop it. And then again, I think you should also ask yourself, why do you drink? Being around something is, why do I do this thing that I do? You would find that, one, it's the environment that's controlling your judgment. So you're not even in charge of your own decisions. The things around you are dictating to you. You're not a slave, you're a free man. You're not weak, you're strong. So why should something other than your own human will dictate to you why you should drink? So I think one way to get your power back is, if I met you at a club and I offered you alcohol, it is a sign of power and self-control to say no. Your inability to say no already tells us automatically without defaulting that there is a lack of self-control. You see that? It's a lack of self-control. Then you have to decide, what kind of man am I going to be if I don't have self-control? What else in my life am I not in control of? Let me tell you, it is an honest evaluation. And it's not you mocking yourself. It's you saying, I have enough courage to be deserving of the truth. I want the truth. Don't give it to me soft. Don't give it to me sugar-coated. Don't give me euphemisms. Give it to me the way it is. I can take it. Why am I doing this? Why do I? So you realize maybe it's because you want to look tough like the other guys. And who says that's a way to look tough? They should meet you outside if it's about what makes you a man. Then you knock their lights out. No, I'm saying because it's like feeling insecure because you're not as rich as the other guy. You know, it's like you feel that there's something not there because you feel inadequate. I mean, you're not doing badly, but you keep looking at the other guy and be like, oh, nah, he's a lot better. First of all, your cause in life certainly is different. And as long as you're honest and you're doing your best at what you're doing, you don't compare yourself to anybody. There are people who have the appearance of an edge. Who says it's an edge? Who says, who knows tomorrow? And just if you're not content and if you don't have enough centeredness to say, this is who I am, this is what I believe, this is what I stand for, this is what fate has given me today, I'm working forward to a better tomorrow and I'm content with my outcomes. If you can't say that, then you're weak in spirit, you're weak in mind, your human will probably doesn't even exist. And one of the things you can do to build individuality is the courage to know what you stand for and to stand by it, even if you're the only person standing. So yeah, you can have friends that drink and you sit with them and they offer you alcohol and you say no. Then they tease you the first time and you get over it. Yeah, that's the initial. Okay, you want to say something?
Yeah, with his line of work, I think it's more of a case of, he says it's just the drinking and it's because it's around the substance.
No, I don't think so because I think I remember DJ Jimmy Jatt doesn't drink.
Exactly.
What are you saying?
He doesn't drink. So I'm just saying that for some people, they need something to get their, I don't know how, maybe take their mind off whatever it is.
Yeah, but who says it's not your mind?
So
who
some
says
of them
it's
use
not
drugs. Some people use...
That's not what he's giving us all.
That's what this sounds like. It sounds like maybe it's something that is being used to supplement for something. So now he has gotten used to it. He's trying to quit. But
so that's a possibility. But then who says it's not a function of you? Who says this is not a result of weakness?
No, there's that.
Who says this is not a result of your lack of choice? Who says this is not a lack of something? And so because you did not make a decision has been made for you. And then the moment you make your decision, you are in charge. So let's say, you know, you're going to be working for 6 hours at the club. Maybe you start working like 11 or maybe even 10 and you're there till like 5. And you know, okay, I'm going to need something to pump me up. There are a number of other natural things you can do to keep you alert, so what you need is to be healthy. Has anybody not told you? And you know what I mean. You need to be healthy. So you need to sleep very good during the day, eat very well, stay hydrated, take your supplements if you take natural supplements, eat natural healthy foods. As long as you are alert and you're healthy, you are the kind of man they send to war, not the one with alcohol in his veins. So I just needed to say that. Okay. So make a decision. You know why you're doing it, and then you make a choice. Do I want to drink or do I not want to drink? And if you're not drinking, it's because you don't want to, not because I'm in the club. I don't have enough character to say no. No, you can be You can be at the brewery.
I need extra ginger.
You can be at the brewery. You can be at the refinery, and still use electric cars. I'm just saying, like these are all choices that you make. So you can choose to not do what everybody else is doing. It's are you strong? That's it.
Okay.
Good luck.
Shall I? Yeah, this person says, hi Joyce. Best man in a wedding was going out with his friend's wife. Another friend told him he saw his wife with the best man during their marriage in a hotel. The man couldn't...
Wait. Best man is dating his friend's wife.
Yeah.
That's not a friend. Good. 1, 2, second gist.
Another friend now told the groom that he saw his wife with his best man during their marriage in a hotel.
2 people have reported. Okay,
Yeah. So he says the man couldn't believe, to cut the long story short, when they were in the same hotel, the guy called his friend to see what he told him. As they were coming out of the room, his wife and the best man sighted him and ran inside the room. The husband took a big wood and destroyed his best man's car to pieces. The woman till now did not go back to her husband, and that was the end of the marriage.
There's nothing to go back to. First of all, that friend, the marriage is over.
The marriage was over from
But
start.
that friend though, that's a
The person
terrible.
that called the attention, or the person that stole the wife?
No, the person who's sleeping with
Sleeping with
the
the wife.
friend who's sleeping. That's not a friend. That's worse than that's an enemy. That is tragedy. It's one thing to have an enemy outside. I think it's not. I don't know that it's easy to overcome the sort of betrayal when it's somebody you laugh with, you eat with, you hang out with. No, that's not. God save you, because that's not something you easily get over. Betrayals are not betrayals are not a very easy thing to even comprehend. It's like, first of all, you don't understand the world suddenly. And then you wonder whether you are a bad judge of character because you thought this was your lover or this was your girlfriend. You thought this was your friend, and suddenly they're nothing of what you thought. So it almost shatters you. Yeah. Oh, please. They better run away. They should hide.
Yeah.
Next.
So before I go to the next confession, because it's long, I just want to run through. This person says, Joyce, please don't fall into this. Okay, she's saying they're trying to provoke him. This is Chike from Akoka. He says, Joyce and Kemi, the said night that she allegedly spent with the boss, where did she tell her husband she was going? The husband should check. No, he's saying the husband should check the correlation for confirmation before rumors ruin his marriage.
Yeah, but he didn't give us the details. So if you're asking a question, good. If he's listening, he can respond to that. He didn't say. That's why I also asked, was it before the marriage or was it after the marriage?
Yeah.
So if he gives us the detail then, or maybe more information, then it can probably color our imagination as to what's really happening with his reality. Sure.
This person says, I understand you saying the man should leave it alone. The truth is that you're a bit right. There is no point looking for problem when there is none. But the thing about the human mind is that when it sees smoke, it starts looking for fire. If it's me in this case, I would only investigate if it happened after we've married. And my reasons are: 1, if she slept with her bosses in her boss's house while looking for the job and I'm not aware, it means she lies to me the day she went, because partners tend to know the whereabouts of their spouses, especially if one of them will spend the night out. 2, if she lied to me about spending the night at her boss's, then it means there is something more. 3, men take pride on the faithfulness of their wife. 4, if she spent the night at her boss's to get the job, that means she's still sleeping with the boss. Whatever you do to get something, you have to keep doing it to retain it. MI checks from Badore.
Okay, so let me speak to that. We don't have, you're asking questions, good, but we don't have the information that can help us even give answer to your question. So the writer has to write in to tell us what exactly are maybe the narrower details or the smaller details of the events in order to help our comprehension or our understanding of the situation.
Story, yeah.
And I also want to say something, that this story is highly personalized. There are women whom you tell that their husbands are cheating and they dismiss it. No. Let's highlight this. There are women whom you go and tell her your husband is cheating and she dismisses it.
Like, he's not disrespecting me at home now.
Exactly.
So
They'll say something like, as long as he doesn't bring it home, right?
He doesn't do it to my face.
Yeah, and then there are other men who you would tell that their wives are cheating and they don't sweat it out that much.
Yeah.
In fact, last week on Confessions Thursday, because this is sometimes when I am enraged by some of the commentary I hear on Nigeria Info, there is justification for my anger. Last week on Nigeria Info's Confessions Thursday, a guy said he was studying in the UK and that his friend's wife was cheating. And then he wrote me to ask me, should he tell his friend's wife? And I said, if this is your friend, call your friend and say, and I remember Kemi was asking me, should he tell him? I say this, you can say it in a way that you're not in and you're not out. But because you are a friend, you have a moral obligation to look out for your friend. Last week, you men did not write me to say that I was against men. Can you see what unintelligence does? You did not accuse me last week for saying I was against men. I said, if he is your friend, you owe it to your friend to tell your friend. Last week on this very same show, the callers who called in, half of them were saying he shouldn't tell. In fact, someone said, what if the woman was the breadwinner? I didn't have any qualms with it. I didn't say they hated men. You see that? The man, a number of the callers said, no, he should mind his business. We had more callers who called in to say, no, he should mind his business. He should mind his business. He should mind his business. I thought you should tell your friend, because do you understand the same thing I just spoke about a few minutes ago, which is betrayal? Do you know what it means for you to sit down with your friend? You eat with your friend, you laugh with your friend, you know where your friend lives, his wife is cheating, and all of you have dinner and all of you laugh. And then maybe 10 years down the line, your friend finds out that your wife was cheating and you knew about it. So he's no longer cheating with, he's no longer dealing with one problem of my wife cheated on me. He's surrounded by enemies. But you see, you didn't accuse me last week. All right. Confessions Thursday. All right. Because if I just go on,
let's not go.
I want to gut you.
That's why I said we should not go. This person says, okay, this is Azizat. She's making a contribution. She says, I don't know why people always dwell on the problems rather than solutions. I know of a man who invited a lady who wanted a job over to his house. And she went, but getting there, she pleaded to the man not to make her engage in adultery with him. She explained why she truly needed the job and why she's fit for the available position. Eventually, the boss was moved by her story, told her to come over to the office, and she got the job without him touching her. Now, imagine someone saw her getting out of the man's house. The person would definitely spread all sorts that didn't even happen. I hope that we don't allow our hearts to run quickly to condemn people.
Look, once again, it's an individualized story. If somebody tells you something about your wife, you reserve the right to go and dig. If you ask me and I evaluate it and I think, okay, there's no, you're not reporting a problem. You are reporting another person's speech. Doesn't look like much of a problem. You don't have a problem. So you would wait for when they tell you, you would wait when the suspicion is now your own evidence, where you're realizing that your wife is not paying you attention. Certainly there's somebody else, or maybe she's buying things you're not giving her money for. Like you realize that once you're able to now find your own reason as to why your wife is or could be cheating on you, then we can really begin to dig in. But you met somebody and someone says, oh, your girlfriend slept with that boy, or your boyfriend slept with that girl. And then you just decide, okay, yeah, I'm breaking up. Or no, maybe you don't break up. You start digging. Chances are you would find something. But given what the guy has said, he said that he didn't give us any timeline. So maybe that's where the gap is. We don't know if it's before or if it's after. But then again, he is not reporting that his wife is cheating on him. He's reporting somebody told him something. So he needs to give us more information. Like, my wife has been coming home. Besides what this person said, my wife has been coming home late and she's always telling me that she's hanging with her boss. Then maybe we can say, okay, maybe there's something here. Other than that, am I supposed to just manufacture a scenario where it's so bad he should file for divorce yesterday? Confessions Thursday.
Something just popped up. Shall I?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, I shall. This person says, I'm the person whose best man slept with the wife in a hotel. I confirmed, read and caught them red-handed by myself. I broke my friend's car, but right now, my friend is now begging, or my wife's people are now begging for me to forgive my wife. But I don't know if this can be forgiven by me, What should I do, Joyce?
No. Nobody. You decide what you're gonna do. No,
Mm.
I don't. Nobody can impose on you the choice to forgive, when you should forgive, how you should forgive. If you need time is exactly what you need, including if you're not interested in. So maybe what you want to do is you want to forgive her, but you don't want to be with her because you're not the kind of guy to manage whatchamacallit. You're not the kind of guy who can handle being cheated on. Yeah, no. Nobody should tell you anything as to force you. Nobody should speak to you. Nobody should tell you, well, you see, if they did it for the women in the cultures, maybe they can also do it for the men, because they told those women to tolerate cheating, and they did. So maybe it's the same hand that they're playing you, where they'll come and tell you, yeah, forgive, sorry. In fact, these days on Instagram, if you report that a woman has cheated, you go to the comment section, the women are telling the man to go and pray about it, to fast, to wash his sins by the river Jordan, to go to the, what's that room again? There's a Tyler Perry movie where I didn't watch it because of the garbage I thought it was. Something room, a prayer room, like you should
war
go to,
room.
War, thank you. You should go. I haven't seen that movie.
You are listening to
we're
your
off
number
on
one
the right.
station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria Info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now, launch the app on your device. Click the 3 lines on the top left corner of the app. Look for settings in the drop-down menu and click on it. Turn on the first option that you see. Make sure you turn on the option that says always use highest quality available audio. Now that you have done that, close the app and relaunch it. Voila! I did it! Oh, sorry, you did it. Now you can enjoy your radio anywhere, anytime. Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Your voice, your station, your conversation.
Nigeria's GDP growth is not 4.2%, right? It's a lie.
What is on ground for you?
Computer Village traders in Ikeja are skeptical about the state government's plan to remove them.
The government, on one side, they present things to be good, but on the other side, there's an hidden agenda behind it.
No visa for corrupt Nigerian official, says U.S. mission.
Ibas rejects Assembly's move to probe 6 months spending.
The INEC chairperson. So we hear the president nominates a list and who's fit for the job.
It is now the incumbent have a better chance of winning the election.
The FRC asking that they carry more guns. How will this help the situation?
You're tuned to 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboards to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
Hey Lagos, are you looking for the right path to study, live, and work abroad without losing your funds to unscrupulous travel agents? Or are you looking for funds to finance your overseas plans? If your answer is yes, then don't miss out on this exclusive opportunity. Reserve your seat for the premium Jackpot seminar with Uzo Ododoba of Wazobia FM. Don't miss out on the opportunity to gain valuable insights, access to travel loans, learn proven strategies, get insider tips, network with industry leaders, have one-on-one discussion with seasoned travel experts, and take that next step towards achieving your traveling goals. Date is Saturday, 27th of September 2025. Time is 12 noon prompt. Please be punctual. Venue is ITF Building, 5th floor, Funshaw Williams Avenue, Ipori Costain, Lagos. Access fee is 20,000 naira and it admits just one person. For seat reservations and further inquiries, please contact the numbers 0802 383 1303, 0802 383 08023831303 or 002-377-0699. 002-377-0699. Hurry, secure your spots because seats are filling up fast. This event is powered by Strong Voice Media and proudly supported by Wazobia FM, Cool FM, and Nigeria Info. Note, we do not give visa.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
Confessions Thursday. I can't. 99.3. Okay, so the brother who's been cheated on, you have to decide. So I think what I'm trying to say is you can decide to go through your phase of pain and forgive, but that's going to be your decision. What I'm against is somebody guilt tripping you into forgiveness, into you decide. And particularly when you're
he
not.
Said,
he said something now?
Yeah,
okay.
He said, Joyce, I love this, my wife's family.
My
wife's family so much, most especially my wife's mom. She's begging me seriously, Joyce. I really don't know what to do because of this woman who is my wife's mom.
Yeah, but you don't need to even do anything. So here's what I think. You don't even need to do anything. You see, everybody else wants you to move or do something. You don't need to do anything because you don't even know what to do. So you need time. You need time. They're taking up your breathing space. They have to leave you alone. I think they should tell them to give you time. I don't know what that means for you. It may be 5 years. It may be 5 months. It may be 10 months. It may be 10 years. It may be 5 minutes. It may be 50 minutes. You decide what's okay for you. Because nobody's in that marriage with you. Similar to this inability to make choices, the confession of the guy who says he's drinking, you have to decide whether it is your choice to drink or the circumstances or the influences around you is making you drink, and you have to take your power back. What it means to take your power back in this scenario would be you take your power back, you take time, you heal, you understand the situation, you ask yourself, what did I do to inform it? You realize I didn't do anything. I didn't abuse her. I didn't cheat on her. She just maybe didn't love me enough and then was sleeping with my friend and was dating me. Okay. How do you understand that? Like, how much of that is even a matter of forgiveness as against how much of that is this woman does not love me? You see why you need room? You see why you need to understand what you're dealing with? Because maybe it's not even a matter of forgiveness. Because even after you have forgiven her, the most obvious fact is that she's not into you. And maybe you shouldn't be getting married. So these people are taking up your space. You need to decide. If you eventually realize, okay, she made a mistake, I want to forgive her and try again, it will be your choice. It wouldn't be because her mother said so. Or because she was begging, or because you'd forgive. You can forgive somebody and move on. You know that, right? You can forgive them and let them go their way. You can forgive them and take them back. Okay. But let it be a decision you make. Because if nobody's going to live in that marriage with you, what will sustain you would be, I made a decision, I love her, and I can forgive her past, and we can move on into a bright future and live happily ever after. Like, you would not even believe what your faith can do for your marriage. Just because you believe that this marriage will work, it will work. But it has to be a decision that you make. All right, good. Yeah. Confessions Thursday. Wait. Telephone lines. I think WhatsApp people are really taking the day. So telephone lines.
Today's they hardly ever get free.
Hello, welcome to Confessions Thursday.
Hey, Joyce, good afternoon.
Welcome. Do you have a confession?
Not really, Joyce.
Go ahead. What do you want?
Yeah. Kemi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You have 1 minute.
Yeah, just you're doing a great job. What I want to say is, you don't need to listen to those who keep criticizing you, who keep attacking you on what you say, whether in favor of men or against men. Understand? Please, don't
No,
just
no, no.
pay
Don't bother
attention to
about that.
them.
We're good.
They don't want. They
I
don't
can't
want it.
even listen to them. That's
Then
not even a
then then
consideration.
then then as for the guy that his wife cheated on him, he should. Hello, Joyce.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He should take the family and the mother out of the equation and focus on the wife. If he should forgive the wife, he should forgive him in totality. That is only when they can live in peace. But if he is considering the family because of the family, he let go of the cheating and aspect. I don't think they will live in peace. It's better that you quit the marriage.
Thank you. Hello, Confessions Thursday. Can we hold your breath? Wait. Confessions Thursday. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Joyce.
Welcome. You have a confession?
Yeah, good afternoon, Kemi. Joyce, I have the confession, but I don't want to say it now.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Confessions Thursday, Nigeria Info.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Good afternoon. I don't have a confession. I just want to say something.
Speak up for me.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. Go ahead real quick.
Better now.
Go ahead.
I just want to say something concerning the guy who cheated and is considering forgiveness. Yes, forgiving is good, but there's something I just need to say. Thank God he's listening right now. He's saying something, and in his mind, he knows what he wants. He just wants us all to just tell him what not to do. So if you think you want to start problem with yourself, forgive her and still continue that marriage. Don't come back to say you did something that you shouldn't have done, because I've marked this stuff now. Anytime, maybe 1 year, 2 years from now, I listen again and this type of thing comes up, I'm going to remember. So be careful. You can forgive her without getting married, without anything being involved. Don't talk of one woman, the wife, the woman's mama is the issue. Man, move on with your life. Forgive her, but don't marry her.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate. Who's that? Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
People.
Confessions Thursday.
No name. She says, he says, good day, Joyce. Please, men should learn how to have self-control. Many promising careers have been destroyed because of lack of self-control. Whenever you're with the opposite gender, if they don't want to engage with you in anything, don't force it because of 5 minutes pleasure. There's a high report of rape accused by the opposite gender this year. This has destroyed many careers. Please, if she doesn't consent, leave her alone. And to the women who make false accusations, what do you stand to gain after 1 year of trial only to confess later that it didn't happen? I really don't pity men that fornicate. If you want to have sex, then get married. I believe that should be the penalty for false accusation.
Death?
Yeah, he said death. He legit said death. They might want there.
Well, so if the penalty for death for false accusation is death, then you're also saying that if you rape someone, the penalty should be death. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yes, it's really it's evil. It's evil. It's evil what some women endure I even think it's incomprehensible, because for the sake of conscience, the things you do and your conscience troubles you. I wonder how these witches sleep. Like it's just evil how you would lie against someone and you would knowingly. It's witchcraft, because that's the only craft that we know where someone will do something to you, watch you suffer, smile in your face, and wake up every day and go cook rice and eat and laugh, have a shower, tie her wrapper, wear her jeans, and It's witchcraft. There's no other word. It's demonic. So here again, here is also this is how you look out for yourself. Like this message reads, you bridle yourself. You know how it is where they are waiting for you outside, but you too, you're guarded. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Because if you think about it, it is your weakness that they use against you. If a man was not interested in sex and a woman came by and tried to seduce him, he is not home. There's your breasts are not large enough. Your hip don't sway. Your hip is not an orchestra. He would rather sleep.
Sleep with
some
you.
men would rather walk on bottles, on hot coal. They can look.
Yeah.
And the way they saw you is the same way they saw the bench. They don't see. I'm not even. You have to get there. This is a fine woman. That's a black chair. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Fine. Fine. He has gone to look for money. That's what he came for. You have to get there where you are so in control that it's not the other person who's controlling you. Because really, this whole rape, touch, it looks like rape, it is rape, it's really just a lack of control. I saw one yesterday, and she had told the guy no a number of times. So I don't know where they met. Maybe it was X or something. It's on X. And she went to the guy's house, spent the night, and she recorded the conversation where they were nearly tussling because she was saying, but I told you no how many times? No, no, no. And some of you guys, a girl will come to your house. Because you don't have discipline. Then you think because a woman came to your house, she owes you sex. It is not only stupid, it is foolish.
Most of them are like, why did you go to the house in the first place?
Then you will now say to the girl, why did you come?
You are
still vulnerable. Because if the only reason you think that sex is not happening is that comeback question of why did you come, someone else will set you up. You're feeble, you're weak, and your weakness will be used against you. If a girl comes to your house and you want sex and she says no, say, fine, what do you like to eat? Okay, that's food. Let's watch Netflix. Let's chill. I'll sleep on the floor. You stick the bed. When are you leaving? Tomorrow? God will help both of us.
Yeah.
You sleep on the floor. She sleeps on the bed.
I can book you a ride. You can
and
go
the
right
moment
now.
that first no that she tells you, don't even take a yes. You know that maybe she said no like 9 o'clock.
No,
now came back at 2 o'clock. And we're like, okay, no.
Bro, set up.
No. But because you don't have discipline, then
they'll be happy.
Many of these girls that put you in trouble are not even intelligent. They just use, since you are not guarded, they just use that small crack.
They sit on it.
Yeah. These women are children of witches. At this point, that thing they put around whether they put it on their waist, their ankle, on their tongue, in their hair.
Some of them weird.
They put it in a bracelet. It can once you can control yourself sexually, they can't find you even if you were naked. Oh yeah, and Confessions Thursday.
As you accuse all of them that put it on their waist, some people just put it on the waist.
Bianna,
for being on waist sake.
Bianna,
are we talking about the thing?
The moment
or the thing that you put on the thing on the waist?
Discipline yourself, you don't care where they put it.
Okay, there's that.
So that's my point.
Yeah.
The problem is you're not disciplined. And these girls, they'll wait for you. They catch you in a very vulnerable moment. They'll record you, put it on social media.
That's the end.
Then you'll be the one running around trying to explain to all your contact list. I didn't do it.
Explain.
I touched her. She said no.
It's not like I touched her. I just.
You now start to. You don't. Dude. All right, Confessions Thursday. It's not what she said. It's not how she said it. No,
that's not how it happened.
That's not.
She actually first said yes. Then later she now said no. But then, I've already gone too far. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. I didn't do it on. It's not like I did it.
One day, You girdle your loins. The girth. You wrap yourself. You discipline your sexual urge. You have it under control. Confessions Thursday.
Okay, let's move on. Wow. This person says, I'm coming to you. This person says, good afternoon, Joyce. My landlady increased my rent from 400 to 600k. What should I do? Should I pack out or renew it?
My brother.
Bro.
So they say allocations to governors have increased. It's a conversation we need to have. What are governors doing about housing?
I'm hearing that rent has actually gone up.
No, it's not.
And aside hearing, it's actually a thing. Even in the areas that used to be cheap. My side, houses used to be cheap, but now it's just...
Nigerians, you have to decide what you want and how you're going to get it. There's nobody who's in Nigeria who's not suffering. Nobody. So what should you do? You beg her or you pay her?
Is that how you pack out or you knew?
You know, it's like, what are you going to do? But if the government gives us this low-cost housing, we used to have these things, right? Where even civil servants could afford to buy half a plot that year. You know, that they put all those little apartments, maybe 2 rooms.
Like a bungalow.
Exactly.
I
schooled in Surulere. There's one at the Surulere area. Because I had a friend whose parents were living in one. And I think they can help you. You can spread that costing over a period of time. No, the governors are not talking about housing. They're talking about taxing you, in the new year. No, your welfare is not a conversation. And this is your country. You decide. What am I going to tell you? Confessions Thursday.
This person says, dear Joyce, the truth is, there are some things you must avoid in order not to get yourself implicated, even though he or she is your friend. I've gotten myself in trouble for telling my friend's babe that he was a player and that he would break her heart. And she did what? She told him what I said. This was many years ago. The truth is that he was a player, but he's late now though. He eventually dumped and abandoned her to bleed to death at the hospital where he took her for an abortion. And since then, I learned to face my front.
So let's So let's evaluate that. There's a reason we are who we are. There's a reason why we do what we do. In fact, there should be a reason why we do what we do. That is why individuality, personality, courage, firmness, that's why conviction is necessary. Did you speak the truth to spite your friend, to destroy his relationship, or did you speak the truth because you thought, if this girl was my sister, I would want someone to look out for her? If you said the truth because it was the right thing to do, you don't care for the consequence. If your friend is going to stop being your friend, then he stops being your friend. Like, what do you have to lose if you're with a friend who can't take the truth? Or if you have to sit down and participate or partake in something that's against your own morality or your own values? So I think that this kind of thinking is a problem. I really think this kind of thinking is a problem. Because you don't say, well, I'm not going to be what I'm supposed to be because of... Yeah, maybe there are instances where you can't speak. But if you can't speak, then the person can't also be your friend, period. If you don't slice it one way, slice it through. If you're with someone who is your friend and you can't speak the truth because your friend is going to be offended, instead your friend would prefer. And this is me speaking as though you are a person who's persuaded by the truth. You stand for it. You like what is right. You don't like to maltreat people. You don't like to maltreat people. You don't like to abuse people. And that's who you are. That's who you are. The friendship works or it doesn't. Why are you afraid to lose the friendship? What kind of friendship is it if you can't tell your friend you're wrong? What kind of friendship is that? I've lost a friend because, well, that wasn't even the reason why we fell out. So I'll go to his house and the way he talks to his stewards, I didn't like it. He's a rich guy, yeah, but I didn't like it. And I said, I don't like the... So one time, we had a fallout in his house. Then he drove to my house later, and we had another fallout in front of my house. And his own issue was, why am I fighting for people who are not complaining? The only reason I was speaking was because I wouldn't tolerate it, and I don't treat people that way. And I couldn't allow myself sit down there and watch someone just talk down on somebody else just because they were paying them salary. And I had a problem with that. And he said, but they're not complaining. How are they going to complain? You are paying them salary, and they want a job, they want money. So they tolerate this verbal violation. If they had a choice, they wouldn't tolerate it. I have a choice. I can afford to risk the friendship if it doesn't work. So if you stand for something, you stand. The price is the price. In fact, the price that you pay is nothing compared to the value of the person that you are. So why should you bend to what you're afraid to lose when what you are is greater than whatever it is you lose? You're better off with two friends who can wield the truth. Because they can do it in your favor. They can do it in your defense. They can do it for your protection. If you're with a friend who can lie and who thinks lie is part of the plot and he can do it to his advantage, he will do it to your disadvantage. All right.
This person says, oh, my name is Jaja. Why will a man who caught his wife to be cheating red-handed listen to anyone who's asking him to forgive her? Even if it's God Almighty that's asking you to forgive, you will look God in the eye and tell him a big no. Why will you take back a cheating partner when there are better women out there? Are you insane? What's special about the rubbish cheating partner?
No. So this is wrong. Remember, this is an individualized story. How many times do I have to say? Some men can tolerate it and forgive it. Other men can't. That's why the man has to decide what he can manage. You are not in the marriage with him. Even if he finds another wife, you will not be in the marriage with him. He has to decide what he can manage, what he can tolerate. So to ask him if he's insane, you want to think for him. You want to impose your own will into him.
The man in question that we're talking about now,
poor thing.
he says, Joyce, what happened will make me suspect her, even though she's innocent again. Joyce, I need to move on without the marriage.
That's a decision. Exactly. You'd have to decide. Whatever the conclusions are, you make them voluntarily. Nobody's trying to get you to do it in the name of the rising sun. You know, if that's your decision, that's your decision. Period.
Your decision. Okay. This person says, I'm in some busy streets, and one of Joyce's fans has this program on speaker, and the whole street is listening.
Hey, yay!
I kind of told you that.
Oh, really?
I first heard about you in a bus because it was a correct way. So they were listening to you, they were arguing about you, and I was just like, this lady's at work just doing her job, and you're like here wanting to punch yourself.
Well, I wish I knew the name of the street. Hello, guys. Hi.
This one says, what is love? How do you know when someone loves you? We did that for 4 weeks here. Were you not aware? Weren't you there? Please.
Nigeria info.
Nigeria info 99.3. This person says, my friend's mother is... Whoa!
I can answer the question. No, you're not sleeping with your friend's mom
now. Okay.
No.
I'm going to go back.
Oh, good God, please.
He says, good afternoon, Joyce. My friend's mother is asking me out. She's 56. I do not like it.
Does your friend consent?
I don't know if I should tell my friend.
Yeah.
Go on.
I don't know. Good God, please.
Lagos.
What?
Contribute.
Should
we there? I mean, we should not there.
Sweet.
I will there.
Lagos. You know what? I'm out of breath. Good. This gentleman. What? How old is she?
She's 56. Yeah. Mommy can be 56 and be looking like 20.
No. It's not the age that's the problem.
Exactly.
It's too close.
It's too close.
Yeah.
We have not
wait. Who's wooing who? Is she wooing him or he is wooing her?
Him, Baba is just staying on his own, looking
and the mom
fine.
Is...
And the mom is fresh blood right through my eye.
No.
We could be beneficial to each other.
No. See, if your friend consents, but your friend won't consent because it's too close.
Probably break his head.
Yeah, your friend is not going to consent because Yeah, no, it has no.
There was a series one time on YouTube
No.
that had this same thing where
no.
the guy was just
No,
there
Kemi, wait, let's
existing.
ask Lagos because you
You want
guys
to ask them?
You guys disappoint me half the time, so I might as well just brace up for it.
Okay, Lagos.
Okay. Confessions Thursday.
We should not agree.
1 minute, real
Joyce.
quick. Yeah,
Hello, Joyce.
I'm here. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. No. I'm not responding. I have a confession. If you remember last year, I called you concerning my wife that wants a shop, and at the same time, I wanted to pay the house rent. If I remember.
Let's go ahead. So, yeah.
So right now, no, I've been able to secure the shop for her.
Okay, that's good.
But by the grace of God, it will start operation maybe before the end of this year.
Look at you, man.
No. I mean before the end of this month. I mean the next 3 weeks.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah. So my concern now is the running of the shop. We are both new in the marriage. I've not done any joint business before, so right now I don't know how to manage it because normally the money will be into the business account, which we are planning to open. But should we run it as a family business or should we just be the one to control the?
Hold on a moment.
business?
I want to go off on a break.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
As we mark another client service week, Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and Ariwa Radio want to thank and appreciate our reputable clients for your continuous patronage to our brands. Coca-Cola, Netflix, Nestle PLC, Tolerap, MTN, Airtel, Jameson, Stambik IBTC, Nigerian Breweries, from Masada, Floor Mills of Nigeria, International Breweries, Friesland Campina, Guinness, Terra Group, South African Tourism, Fan Yogo, House on the Rock, Reliance HMO, Samsung, Oando, Amatem, Indri, Total Energies, Bolt, Mamador, LG, Big Bull, Salonpass, PNG, UAC, Dabur India Limited, Cadbury, PalmPay, Nivea, Jumia, BetKing, Emirate Airline, MoneyPoint, Mocha Foam, Sterling Bank, Devon King, and many more. We assure you that our outstanding and timely service delivery will always be our priority as we offer more to serve you better.
Say hello, Lagos. Hello, Port Harcourt. Hello, Abuja. This is Kids FM, the family fun radio. Kids FM is packed with exciting drama, engaging games, inspiring stories, great music, and the kind of conversations that bring families even closer. From sunrise to sunset, we've got something special for everyone in the family. Kids FM is fun for children, cool for teens, and just perfect for parents. It's more than radio.
It's packed with educational content such as language shows, quizzes, storytelling, fun fact, and many more.
It's a family experience you can count on every single day. So, wherever you are, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or anywhere around the world, you can tune in live on 101.7 Kids FM or stream online at kidsfm.ng. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at kids.fm.ng for all the fun updates, giveaways, and behind-the-scene moments. Kids FM, let's play!
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Confessions Thursday with Joyce on the sunny side.
We're back. 99.3 Nigeria Info. I have my caller on the telephone.
Joyce, I'm still online.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad that you waited. Okay, so I'm so grateful for your progression so far. Here is what I think.
Yeah, thank you.
It is better when two work together, when two people work together, whether it's work or in a marriage, on a project.
Yeah.
Two purposeful people with a singular vision working together is always the best. Except you fear that you don't love your wife, she'll run away with your money, you will cheat her or she'll cheat you.
No.
If you don't have those kinds of concerns,
the
only answer to the question is both of you run it as a family business. That's the best way to get the best outcome. Because two of you want the same thing for the family, right? So running it together is the only answer.
And the only difference is, I'm a salary earner, so the business is a service provider, provision. Let me say service. We are just trying to provide service, which is salon, providing service to customers. So because I'm earning my own salary, my money. So by the time I set up the business for her, so I do not look as if I'm trying to control.
Okay.
What she's earning as well. That was just my skepticism. It's not as if I have any issue with her. But, at least I was one that set the business up. I should be able to have one or two inputs.
Absolutely.
What is going on in the,
so
this
is something both of you can
So
talk
I don't want to have any overbearing this thing.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
I just want to know. I want to know how I can be able to be in the business and not be overbearing or interfering.
Yeah, that's something you can talk about. I mean, both of you have to agree. Fantastic.
And money is, we are talking about money this time because I know my wife is someone
but the value of your wife is more important than money. You don't place money over your marriage. You see that. So you know what? You can call me back or you can hold the line. Which one can you do? Where's she? She's not here?
Okay, we're going for your news, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me be on the line. Okay. I need to get this through.
Okay, thank you. Lagos will be right back. Don't go anywhere. On Confessions Thursday, we open the cupboard to secrets.
Is that a skeleton I see?
Child, bite your tongue. Well, they say good walls make good neighbors.
Wait, you mean gist, right?
Confessions Thursday with Joyce on Nigeria Info.
It's 2 o'clock. The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Quality talk.
Intelligent conversations.
Always interesting.
So engaging.
Sometimes even mind-boggling.
Nigeria Info. Ask everyone. Anyone.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Headlines, the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria denies signing the communique that ended its strike against Dangote Refinery. Chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association in Lagos, Dr. Babajide Said, says Nigeria's health system is failing and the Japa syndrome among doctors is fixable if government acts. NEMA says 24 persons have been rescued while 42 still missing in Kogi boat mishap. President Bola Tinubu reassures Nigerians that the country will remain united and grow stronger under his leadership. Vice President Kashim Shettima returns to Abuja after representing President Tinubu at the United Nations General Assembly and meetings in Germany. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana says Nigeria must reform its policing and electoral systems to strengthen democracy. Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Benjamin Kalu says constitutional review is key to achieving true federalism in Nigeria. Some Nigerians say they are cautiously hopeful after President Bola Tinubu declared his Independence Day message that the nation's worst days are over. Meanwhile, Peter Obi says Nigeria's promise has been betrayed by failed leadership 65 years after independence. The Lagos State government has cautioned Labour Party's Peter Obi over his comment on demolitions at the Trade Fair complex. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development in Lagos, Olumide Oluyinka, has dismissed claims of ethnic victimization in the Trade Fair demolitions. A former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says he will step aside in 2027 if a younger, widely accepted candidate emerges. Security forces in Kwara State have killed notorious kidnapper Maidawa and several gang members during an operation in Isonlu, Ising. Rescuers in Indonesia say there are no signs of life under the rubble of a collapsed Islamic school in Sidoarjo, where 59 people remain missing. These are the headlines we have for you on this hour. 99.3 Nigeria Info is now back to the sunny side. I am Feta Utuegba. Good afternoon to you.
What's that station again?
Oh yeah, Camo, come on. Here's one thing you need to know about yourself. So I hear they talk.
Yep, bullseye. That's the one.
You're listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info's The Sunny Side. The Sunny Side. Welcome. My name's Joyce.
On the line, thank you so much for waiting. We're Nigeria Info. Thank you so much for your patience. I do appreciate. Please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So I've noticed one or two things. Although I can call it good or bad, because it's someone that likes all those fancy things. You can just wake up in the morning and say that you're looking for 500,000 naira a week, or all this iPhone 17. You know. So I'm looking at. I have seen that trait in that. So
she's a spendthrift.
By the time she now,
so can both of you agree on who's going to manage the finances? That's probably something you need to do. If she's a spendthrift and she can't quite control her appetite for spending, then someone who is more frugal needs to control the money, and that probably is you and should be you. And it's sensible. She shouldn't have a problem with it if you understand. If the goal is to build the family.
Yeah. Yes,
so you want to have that kind of conversation with her?
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah.
And one last aspect is, since I'm still thinking of investing in another business after the proceeds we're going to get from this. Like we are investing in another business by the grace of God. Mm-hmm. So right now, if you want to spend something, so that it will not look as if I'm stopping her from doing whatever she wants to do, because she will still be the one to handle the salon. She will not, mm-hmm. I work for this money. I don't want to spend it. I don't want that kind of confusion. So that's why I just want to call and
so what's your relationship like? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think she trusts you?
80. I can say 8.
8%. Like she trusts your decision.
I don't know, at least 9. At least 9. I can't be
you're
100%.
Going up. Okay. Then I'm sure it's not a hard conversation to have with someone who trusts you. So I guess maybe what both of you want to do is we're going to make money maybe in the first, but this is how you're going to get a kind of pocket money from this so that we don't run out of business or we don't spend capital.
Okay.
You're going to get something. I'm not trying to stop you from buying the things you like, but if you have to buy money, if you have to buy the things you like with profits, we can't have a business, right? So you're going to have a certain amount in your bank accounts at the end of the month that you can buy whatever you want with. And as the business grows, you get more take-home pay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck. Really. Good luck. Congratulations to you, man.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow, that was something. Okay, no confessions. No, pardon me. No Lords of Logic today. Thank you so much for calling, man. I really wish you like the best outcome. It should be good if you love her, and don't place money above your marriage. But in the same breath, when you're laying a structure, you establish trust because of love, and then you build on that. So I'm hoping that she understands that you should be the one to manage money, and then she gets whatever it is. Just hold this one. We're still building the business. Then when the business becomes the business, I want you to go on a holiday. I'd like to send you on a holiday. Buy you jewelry, shiny things.
Good afternoon,
to the
Joyce.
show. Yeah.
I love your program today.
Which one? The one where I hate men or the
one
one
you're
where...
talking about, yes. Since you've been talking since, I've been listening.
Oh,
Very
okay,
good.
Well, good then.
Now,
Thank you.
for the man that just left now, just stopped now.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything about business in the first place. He hasn't even started. He's sharing profit.
No. I spoke of profit because of because of what he called into the show for. And I don't know that, and it's not a problem if a person doesn't know about business. You didn't know about business that year, but then you learned, right? So maybe that's what he needs to do, learn. As long as he's willing.
Where is he worried about his wife is going to take
I
some
brought
money
that
from
up
him
because he said his wife is a spendthrift. So I said that if the wife is a spendthrift, it's not good for business because she may not have the discipline to say, okay, I want to buy this wig, but we need to stock up, right?
Out of which money buying wig? They haven't even started. I mean,
but aren't these the issues you should fix before you start so there's no fight?
Yeah.
Now.
Let him start. Let them start. But
they need to have the conversation first. So I think he should handle the money. And this is a conversation he can have with his wife so that...
I think the best advice is to leave the business to the wife.
Yeah, but she's a spendthrift.
It doesn't matter. That's a business.
But you also just accuse him of not knowing how to run a business. What are you guys doing here? Like you just talk loosely. You accused him. In fact, I was going to tell you not to accuse him. You accused him of not knowing how to run a business. Then you say we should leave the business to a spendthrift.
He should leave the business to the wife. He's not a...
His wife is a spendthrift.
Okay, thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, God.
I understood what the meaning of spendthrift was. So, coming? I can? Okay, yeah, I know. This person says, good afternoon, Lady J. His name is Bright. Bright says, the guy that his friend's mom is asking him out should go ahead. As far as she isn't pushing for marriage, it's what we call sugar mommy.
Are you going to sugar mommy your friend's mom? You're going to lay in bed with you guys have
a lot of person has but another. He says, my name is Gabriel from Shogotedo. I want to give my opinion on the guy whose friend's mom is hitting on him. There is nothing wrong with dating an older woman, but in this case, he has two choices. Firstly, date her and end his friendship, or blow her off and keep his friendship. Either way, it's not good to either tell the friend because it will be blown out of proportion because it might cause family issue. But make it keep receipts. People are in the streets.
These are the people asking me if I'm a feminist. You guys are wild. So you have no regard for the friendship.
Another person has bought another.
What's this person saying?
This person says no. This person, the guy mentioned that the wife's this is about that guy that wants to divorce his wife.
Okay.
He's saying the wife's mom, the way the guy was mentioning the wife's mom suggests that maybe he's benefiting from the wife's family, and if there is benefactor, the wife is probably taking advantage of that, which means that's why he's not able to make a decision. He has made a decision, you just didn't hear. But anyway, let's go back to sugar mummies and
No, I don't look. Oh no, you sugar lots.
Sugar here and there.
What does friendship mean to you guys?
Yeah, that's a new question. That's them.
It means nothing. Is that what we're doing? Like, you're friends with someone and you would sleep with your friend's mother. Okay. So I think I'm asking you to have a moral persuasion. I'm asking you to have a moral bound. I want to stop talking. It's 2:00. That was the whole point of not having the logic. Okay, you know what? If you say so, how about that? Yeah. Okay.
Go out into the
no, if you want to sleep with your friend's mom, I guess. Okay. All right.
I like that guy's opinion of, you know what? Let's know now. Like, you have to pick one. And then you pick your friend's mom. In that ways, avoid trouble.
That guy even sounded like he wanted to tell the guy, "Hey now, what are you? Are you joking? Hey now." But just hold receipt.
Shall guide.
Okay, if you say so.
There's a lot of brothers in Nigeria who have respect or loyalty.
Hello.
Go on.
Yeah, I have a confession. Sorry, what were you saying?
It says a lot of brothers in Nigeria do not have any grain of respect or loyalty.
Okay. I mean, hey, let me tell you a story. I met a guy years ago. I went to see a movie, and we were acquaintances. We had met somewhere, and then I went to see a movie. And then I realized that he had a store at the cinema. One of those plenty Nigerians that were abroad all their lives, came back, just wanted to, they have faith in Nigeria. They want to put their money home. So I was chilling with him one day, and he said to me that he slept with his girlfriend's mother. I wasn't sure if the chair wasn't holding me.
Oh, okay.
But I think the story is important. He said to me, and I said to him, how?
Oh.
And he said that, he took his girlfriend home one time, and the mom had been just nice to him and giving him the eye. And so one day she gave him her car, to go put fuel in the car. So she sent her daughter out. So he drove his girlfriend home to the girlfriend's home. Girlfriend's mom sends daughter out, then tells the guy to go buy fuel in the car. So he takes the car, girlfriend's mother's car, goes to buy fuel, comes back, and she says, "Come take me somewhere." And he said they got in the car and they drove somewhere. It was a little dark, and she said she told him to park the car. Yeah, and on the road. Well, in the car, on the road, and it was dark.
And
yeah.
That was where it happened.
And he said while they were in the car, her husband called. And he said she had a normal conversation. That they were actually potatoes, and then I don't know why potatoes came to mind.
Well,
but
potatoes it is then.
And then her husband calls, and she picks up the phone and had a conversation, like just a He said he said he was even shocked. And I'm like, what are you shocked about? And he was like, they just had a conversation. And then he said that
he has been in the game for long.
Then finished what went home, and he continued dating the girl. He continued dating his girlfriend. And then he tells me another story where he was in London, and this girl just kept giving him the eye.
It's always this eye. But the eye of what? All this or what?
But the gist is that the girl who was giving him the eye was also all over another guy. So he says he goes into the club with 3 friends, and this girl, and he literally gives me like a bite to bite account of, I go in, 3 friends, we go to the bar, then loosely I catch her gaze, but I notice that I look at her again and she looks at me, and we're looking at each other. So me looking at her, what I see is that she's sitting on the lap of this other guy. They're kissing, they're touching, they're laughing, they're drinking, but she's all over this guy. This guy's all over her in that club and blah, 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 blah. And so he said she walks past him and goes to the restroom. And he says he follows her.
Oh.
And they had sex in the restroom. And that he just threw the condom over the wall and he's
the definition
got back
of
to the bar with his friends. And she came back to her boyfriend and continued to do to the boyfriend what she was doing to the boyfriend when he met her. And I said, what was her name? He said, no, I don't know her name. She doesn't know mine. We didn't talk.
Now
Like,
that's
we didn't say anything.
That's
We
street
didn't
material
talk.
right there. You don't need to know the name.
But hear the story. And so the more we got speaking, I was like, guy, well, I don't, should I be grateful you're telling me this? Because I'm still trying to walk my imagination through it. And he says to me that he's about to get married.
Iron breaker.
You have to listen to the story. He says to me, I'm about to get married. He says, when I look at what I've done, now that I want... So he was inviting me to his wedding. I'm glad he even told me the story. So that I'm not just sitting down there as a bloody fool. So he says, I'm about to get married now. And I have sworn that I will never check my wife's phone. Whatever she does. He says, if she cheats on me, I'll forgive her. He says, I'm ashamed of what I've done.
Oh wow.
He says that I don't want to be, I don't want to self-sabotage myself. I don't want to. He says if I'm able to do this, it's that I'm struggling to accept that I did it, but I did it. And so I'm wondering, how do I interface with the world that I want the best from? If this is me, then how does the world owe me anything other than who I am? That was the beautiful part of that conversation. So he said to me, as I'm about to get married, I'm not going to check my phone. I'm not going to check my wife's phone. I hope she doesn't cheat on me, but if she does, I'll forgive her.
You know that. That's good.
And he said some other things, and I said to him, do you really want to be married? He says, yes, I want to be married, but I'm also aware of what can become consequence of the things that I've done. So the conversation goes from all that firework gist to a sober, reflective, nearly painful realization of you may get what you have given the world. And so maybe I tell you that story today to say that with every crime and with every kindness, we create the future. And I don't know any more than that to say, but nobody gets away with anything. And I don't even say that to suggest that, he's going to find karma. No. I think what I love for him is his realization that there are consequences to things. And being foolish is costly. Look, I didn't want to have the Lords of Logic because I really wanted the day off, to be honest. It's too...
No laws. We don't need the laws of logic.
So we can only just do maybe like the time between now and the next commercial break, and it's a wrap. I want to thank you all so much. So I'm saying that the things that you do, you want to be careful as to ensure that this is not something you have done to yourself, particularly when the consequences come rolling in. You want to be sure that you didn't do this to yourself. If you can sleep with your friend's mother, so that's the problem with evil, because it's not lawful, because it's not confined by laws, it can mutate into anything. That's all. It's like if you have a friend you can afford to betray for what you're going to gain, then okay. It's like, okay, I'm not going to ask you to not sleep with your friend's mother. It's like, can someone do the same to you? Can someone do it to your daughter? Can someone do it to your son? Can someone do it to you? Like, give to you what you have given in equal measure. Maybe shaken down and running over. All right. Cammy, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, wow. A lot. This person says, "Good afternoon, Joyce and Kemi." No name. Let me check. Okay, Steve from Ogba Ifakwejaye. On the ground, on the guy whose friend's mother wants to date. If it's wrong for the guy to accept, by your estimation, and therefore saying that the guy should go for his enemy's mom who may want him.
It's okay. You can just say you can sleep with your friend's mom. I mean, you don't even have to do that. This person says, "I can sleep with my mom's friend, but I don't think I can sleep with my friend's mom." In the same vein, I can sleep with my wife's friend, but I can't sleep with my friend's wife.
Mad.
You know what? It's the sunny side.
This is.
May the sun shine all over you.
It is. This person says, "Good afternoon." This is Mrs. Eleta. She says, "Good afternoon. I want to talk about the guy who just spoke about running a business with his wife. I'm a trader. My husband was the one that established the business for me. He didn't give me money at once. In a while, he would say, 'Let me borrow you more money,' after saying progress. I have been in the business for the past 17 years. So he may adopt the style of not pumping all the money at the beginning until he sees progress."
She's a good manager. Okay.
Yes.
Good idea.
This person says, okay. This person says, "Hi Joyce and Kemi. This is why having a moral compass is so important. How do you just sleep with random strangers because of congee?"
No, don't say so. I was in Paris. I met a girl from Argentina. I knew that girl 10 days. In 10 days, she had slept with like 8 guys. You know the funny thing?
I don't know if I want to know the funny thing.
I don't know. I don't know if today should be the day. And she'll come and tell me, like, I'll come down for breakfast, and she'll like, "Oh, how was your day?" Like, yeah. And then she'll tell me, "Oh, that guy."
Oh God.
She's like, "Oh, that guy." At some point, I was like,
"That's roller coaster." Just round.
See, when she told me the first time,
okay, yeah.
Second time,
yeah.
Third time, I was like, "But you told me about one guy yesterday." She was like, "Yeah, that she woke up and she didn't like the guy."
Yeah.
And then like this other.
So she had like a lot of one night stands with different one night standers. Damn.
By the time I was leaving, she had done Brazil, done this one, done.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Are you finding it difficult listening to your favorite talk radio Nigeria info via the mobile app? Come closer. Let me fix that for you. Now,
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.